Okay, so I'm going to be starting here with yet another numerology video. And 1010, which some people would say means the start and the end, the threshold of formation. One completion leads to another. Mena, shekel, parsim, 126 shekels, 1260 days are representative of passing from one zodiac sign to another. And in Greek, we have the musikos, the musician. You have Psalm 110:4, Al Debreti Malki Thlodok, according to the order of Melchizedek. You have the word pillars from Revelations 10:1, Stuloi. You have at Halhim Het-Helk Nech. Noah walked with God, Genesis 6:9. You have Atkul Hametzua Hazat. All these commandments, Deuteronomy 6:25. You have Yerd Yahweh Layani Kilham Ham Al Her Sini. God will come down in the sight of all the people upon the Mount Sinai from Exodus 19:1. And you have the factors, of course, 1, 1010, 505, 2, 202, 5, 101, 10. And you have the word Mershat, which is wickedness, or an evil woman. Remember, the ta or the ha at the end often denotes the feminine. You have Yetret, which is under and overlapping. With the finals, you have Mat Yatam, be desolate, bereave. Oh, you have Yatam, desolate or bereave. Mat, to be angry. Kol, or Ardur Kun. You have Mush, you have Agruf, which means to clench or hand up. You have Atzim Matzmi, bone of my bones. You have Yipatz, is to awake. Masrun. Oh, sapless is Yeshin. Withered or sleep, Der Kun. Okay. But maybe a verse number, because verse 10:10 would be the obvious to say something about here. After this video, I'm going to take a break for a while from the numerology part of this channel. And their way of request will be glory to you, God, all divinity is a particular form there. And peace, wholeness, will be their greeting therein. And at the close of the request will be all praise and thanks to God, Lord of all that exists. So we have, obviously you got the remembrance throughout life. You have the greetings between people. You have the basic prayer. And 1010 is, of course, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And, you know, of course, those 19 letters in the name of God in the singular and definitive, the greatest giver here and the greatest giver in the afterlife. But the 1010th verse of the Quran is 756. And so 756, I'm just reading translation here. But remember, I'm not saying this angels are trying to tell you messages or something like this because of the numbers. I'm just saying some words and stuff that can relate to these things, and you can take it where you want. And do not mischief on the earth after it has been set in order, and invoke him with fear and hope. Surely Allah's mercy is ever near to the good doers. And so the part that some would be looking at here is the words. And let's start with the Greek. Adelphu, brother. And that first finds itself in Matthew 7:3. And the rest of these are the first the first thing to be found. Soi, thy, Matthew 7:3. Hoi on, do, Matthew 7:21. Ekops asthe, bewail, Matthew 11:17. Meru, ointment, Matthew 26:7. Katabayon, non, tes, come, Luke 22:44. Esches is have, John 4:18. Peace tui, believe, John 12:44. Kalpoi, bosom, bosom, John 13:23. Ukun, then, John 18:37. Amnun, sing, Acts 16:25. Tharo, be, 2 Corinthians 7:16. Stoloi, pillar, Galatians 12:9. And from Revelations 17:4, we have the word for filthiness, akath artatos. So you can find the context of the verse. You can use the symbolism of the letters that come up to expound on these things. There's really a lot to branch off from. But you have Lemshimrat, charge, from Exodus 12:6. You have Yitret, which is call, C-A-U-L, call of the liver, and that sort of thing. From Exodus 29:22, you have Yerk Rukbat, greenish, from Leviticus 14:37. Tukshri, conspired, from Joshua 2:18. You have Mush Avrat, hair, from 1 Samuel 14:45. You have Pushripti, conspired, 2 Kings 10:9. You have Teshit, rejoice, from Psalms 35:9. You have Sheshti, rejoice, from Psalms 119:14. You have Mit Asher, rich, from Proverbs 13:7. You have 30, search, from Ecclesiastes 2:3. You have Lesherpet, burning, from Isaiah 64:11. You have Sheshit, and the 6th from Ezekiel 4:11, and I guess that's it with the number symbolism of 10:10. And it would have been nice if I had stopped this video that number of seconds ago to match 10:10.